So I'm Mike Mandel. What you probably don't know is I did a book on the Giants. In the late 70s, I just finished working on Evidence with Larry Sultan and needed something else to do that was different. Being a baseball fan, I turned to my baseball roots or underpinnings. I figured that if anybody was going to do a book about the Giants, why shouldn't it be an artist? My general plan was to visit all the old Giants that were my heroes when I was a kid. I thought, I'm going to just see if I can figure out how to do an oral history of the Giants. I spent time with the contemporary team, and it was so great. I could just drive up to Candlestick and get there, 3 hours before game time and get into the clubhouse and just kind of hang out with all these guys. Just kind of built up all my interviews and all my relationships with all these guys over 2 years. Then I went on the road in this fall of 1978. The Major League Baseball Association gave me a list of, living players and where their addresses. I would call ahead and say, I'm going to be in St. Louis, in 2 days, and I want to come visit. And most people said, come on over. They'd been out of baseball maybe 20, 30 years. They were in their 50s or their early 60s, and they still had to make a living. So, guys were truck drivers or, beer distributors, or, they might have owned a liquor store. I would have all of the, kind of major points in their career. I wanted to get them to feel relaxed enough to start talking about, what really made them happy being a baseball player. So the book did happen. I published it, made 6,000 copies, and distributed it myself all over the Bay Area. And then it took off, and then it just sold out, just like everybody wanted a copy of this book. Those were great days because I had nothing that, held me back. I had no responsibilities. I could do whatever I wanted.